Hello everybody, my name is TheTfboy, and after 2 more tries I was finally able to get to the 3rd sequence of the boss fight. I haven't started it, it's just doing the whole explosion of the arc thing. And I have full health, so I hope, and I kind of pray, and I really pray that I do this, because, God, this is what, not the second, but I think the 3rd or 4th time I had to do this boss on my own, so I'll explain later, but for now we're gonna get right back into it. Ow! Damn it! I lost half my health just to... No. Ow! Damn it, Megatron. I haven't done any damage to him. Alright. Alright, at least this isn't going horribly. Alright. Here we go. What the heck? I damaged you. Did I not? Alright. As long as the Megatron doesn't do anything dickish. Like that. Come on. No. Please. I spent too much time on this on my own. No. No. Get out of the way. Damn it. Alright. Fudge.
Bow before Megatron.
Nope. Not this again. What the heck? No. No, please. Oh, good. Oh, no.
Witness Megatron's skill.
What skill? Yes! Yes! Even till the end. And there they go. Does the game show them crashing into Earth or no? High Moon Studios.
Till all are one.
And thus ends the game. A lot of people have been conflicted on the ending, but unless you actually know how the original, how that's, yeah. A lot of people are conflicted on the ending, but if you actually know what it's supposed to happen, because this is based off of the Generation 1 continuity, not the movies or anything. So you know what happens if you've seen at least like the first 3 episodes. of the original Transformer series. Most people have, honestly, when you think about it. Or at least most gamers, when you think about it. Most people who play this game should have, at least.
Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
Thanks to the wise ones. Oh, nice outro. Screen doesn't really like it. Alright. So I figured while this is going, I could explain some of my... Because this was a great game. It was a lot more fun and a lot more manageable than War for Cybertron was. For one... But I think there was... What the heck? Metroplex. Now kiss. I actually wanted to do that with my toy with a couple Transformers. That's funny. Still don't know what those short things are. I'm actually gonna watch this. Oh no. He called Daddy, didn't he? Oh, and there's Slug with who's on it? I think Sideswipe. Is that Side? No, that's Perceptor. You can tell by the little microscope weapon on his shoulder. Nice moves, Jazz. Nice song, by the way. That's alright. That's it. It just abruptly ends. Alright. Now,
Roll up.
we're just gonna keep the music audio very low because I know how loud my voice is. Anyways, okay. Final thoughts on the game. It was a magnificent game. It was much better than War for Cybertron, in terms of just the fact that you could upgrade the weapons even throughout the game, as well as I'm gonna fiddle with the multiplayer a bit more, so that should be fun. But and also the fact that you had a sprint button and such. And your abilities were now reduced to the 1, 2, and 3 keys instead of shift and control. I was a bit annoyed that I couldn't have that dash movement on the side whenever I hit control. But hey, what can you do? I will say though, problems with the game. Number 1, I said this at the beginning and I got used to it, but it didn't help in the final boss fight at all. And that was the fact that shift was both sprint and run. I really wish they would have made, like, let's see, controls. Where is it? Keyboard, mouse, layout. How do I do it? How do I get to the layout? Here we go. The default layout, as far as I'm looking here, where is it? Shift. Shift is dash, press, sprint, hold. But it's not that effective because it's much more of an annoyance thing than anything. I really would have liked it if you would have kept control as dash and shift as sprint. Because if you look here, control doesn't have a use at all. So, and there's no way to change it, unfortunately. All these layouts here, I can't change the keys individually. I can only change them by... I can't click on the keys. I can only change them by default, annulator, quick draw, wheelless, rebel, southpaw. But all of them still have sprint and dash as the same key. That was okay throughout the campaign, but at the very beginning, the very end, it was just annoying. Second problem. The whole sequence with Cliffjumper. His entire mission was just about relating to stealth, and you ended by having you charge with Cliffjumper. For one, it doesn't get the player used to that at all. Or at least trying to stealth throughout the game, but I mean, I failed, yes, but it did not prepare me for that kind of sequence. That was almost completely opposite of what I wanted to do, because it required me to be shown by the enemies rather than hidden. Otherwise, the bomb would get destroyed. The next thing, it's a minor little annoyance thing, but the whole flamethrower with Bruticus using it on top of the Ark. I mean, really? And also, I did like one thing that I did like though was the fact that a lot of Bruticus' attacks was maintained throughout the boss fight when I fought him with Chaz. That was a good thing. Except for the whole bombardment of missiles from up top to below. You could have made that implemented into the character. Like, I don't know why that wasn't implemented at all. You could have just, like, shift didn't have a key at all. I couldn't run, so just make that the command. Just have the whole bombardment come above me and then around me. That would have been fine, and that would have been great. I would have loved that. But no. The final thing I have to complain about is the boss fight. Now, the boss fight in particular wasn't hard, but it comes down to two problems. One, the whole shift and dash thing that I talked about a second ago. That was problematic because the main thing with the shift thing is that it shifts me forward by default if I'm not pressing any keys. And I'm not so I kind of want, I have a tendency to hold shift before I run. It's kind of a natural thing gamers do. If they're standing or maybe it's, I don't know, it's just me. But the main thing that was annoying about it was that it was the only sequence in the entire game that involved in where you had to directly look at the enemy. The mouse had no particular function other than the scroll wheel and the left mouse button. And that ticked me off more than anything because I just couldn't maneuver around as much as I could. It was like playing one of those wrestler games on the Xbox or whatever. I don't play those. I don't even have an Xbox. I just saw a friend of mine a while ago do it, but it was just annoying. And you again, I did like the boss fight for some of the unique attacks it did. I didn't mind that too much because it kind of made sense, except for the whole Megatron spinning around. That was ridiculous, but the other attacks I didn't mind, like Megatron thrusting up in the air and shooting at me. That was implemented in the game. I did that myself. That was fine. But God, just looking at him constantly was annoying. I just couldn't maneuver around the areas that I needed to. And whenever I got caught in a corner, the whole shift thing didn't help because I needed to run rather than dash in a direction that I couldn't go. So, yeah. I doubt I'm going to record doing the boss fight as Megatron. It'll probably be just as annoying. The difficulty, though, I don't blame the difficulty of the game at all. I just blame some of the maneuver things. The difficulty is my fault because I set it on hard. I'm not blaming it for the amount of damage Megatron did to me. I'm blaming it that I couldn't maneuver as well as I should have. But yeah. And again, the whole fact that you made control the shield, it wasn't a bad idea, but it would have been much, much more useful if it was Q or E. I'm just saying. Because, no, we haven't, I don't think control was used throughout the entire game until the boss fight. And the only I rarely use control. The only time I use control is for running in Minecraft, which I might actually change to sprint. But hey, that would mean sneak would be annoying. But that's the point. Overall, besides those minor complaints on these specific sequences, the game was overall great. I liked playing as Grimlock. It was very unique. At first I didn't understand or get the whole rage mechanic. I thought it was some stupid gimmick to control transformation. But no, it made sense on how Grimlock had to get enough anger to transform to override Shockwave's programming. It made sense. It might have been the most perfect thing, but it made a whole lot more sense than restricting me in other transformation purposes. Even at the beginning where they said Bumblebee's transformation jog was jammed or something. And then when getting knocked down a shaft, I was able to transform again. That's fine. I don't mind that. If anything, I made the tutorial mission for the quote-unquote tutorial actually very implemented in the game. I didn't mind that. Overall, I give it what IGN rated it, an 8 out of 10. It's not the best game in the... It is a great game, but there are just some little annoyances that could be changed, and it's just... you know, what are you gonna do? But hey, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my little speech. And next I will fiddle with the multiplayer. I've not used the multiplayer at all. That one little incident where I accidentally clicked on it. Clicked on the escalation mode. Was an accident, so yeah. So for now, this has been roughly about 15 minutes or so. I'm going to end it here. Like I said, great game. The little additions it got to this game was just so much fun as well. I'll take a minute to talk about the compliments, because I pretty much criticized it. In terms of how it compared to War for Cybertron, which is the only other game you should compare it to. In retrospect, the mouse control was a bit weirder. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they didn't properly configure it to PC rather than Xbox and PS3. But I did like the audio logs. All these right here were pretty nice. I like the little perks where, you know, there was a sequence on which where you had to press a key in order to, like whenever Starscream was what was it? Like when Grimlock was about to grab Starscream was just standing there commentating. It was actually pretty funny. And the whole little Easter eggs throughout the game, like the whole Jazz pulling the lever and it transforming in dances, and you get all the little shards. And Starscream taking a load off. It was just a fun game. I really liked it. Oh yeah, and also Starscream using all the det packs on like the Decepticon soldiers was so funny. Almost as fun as Cliffjumper's stealth thing, but hey, that's besides the point. Anyways, that's all for now. I think my voice is crapping out. I've been recording for like an hour and spending another 20 minutes on that boss fight alone, so I'm a little stressed out. I just came from an exam. All this is being done on December 13th, so you're not going to see this for a while, but it's great nonetheless. I'm still going to get these videos up to you and continue to get videos. Even if they're not monetized, I will not stop, simply because I don't make money off my channel. I've looked at my settings and I've only made 20 cents out of what I've quote-unquote revenue out of what I've made so far, so if I have to turn off monetization, I will. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time I will see you in the multiplayer and stream.